Hey everybody, and now welcome to the vocabulary lesson. Now we're up to 158 vocabulary lesson, and now we're going to be talking about process and progress right here. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start. Okay, process. All right. Process means a series of actions or steps taken in order to achieve a particular end. Military operations could jeopardize the peace process. Synonyms, which is procedure, operation, action, activity, exercise, affair, business, job, task, undertaking, investigating. Investigating is a long process. Law, a summons or a writ requiring a person to appear in court, perform a series of mechanical or chemical operations on something in order to change or preserve it. The various stages in processing the wool. I'm in the middle of the process, a series of actions that you take in order to achieve a result. It's all part of the learning process. Can somebody start the process? Payment process. In the sentence, somebody says, can somebody start the process? That's it. That's how somebody says it, right there. It says, okay, let's start the process. What process? See? That's what somebody else will say. Process is the making of something. There is a process for this job interview. Process is the making of something. 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 Okay? All right, here we go. The process of mixing two different colors of paint create an abstract color. Its procession is to see if it can really work. Procession. Oh, so we have process with procession and progress with progression. That's the one, folks. Procession means absolutely correct. He drove in the race with absolute procession. Process is a progress, advance in the process of time, something on, proceeding. A natural phenomenon marked by gradual changes that lead toward a particular result. The process of growth, a continuing natural or biological activity or function, such life processes as breathing. A series of actions or operations conducing to an end, especially a continuous operation or treatment, especially in manufacture. A. The whole course of proceedings in a legal action. The summons, mandate, or writ used by a court to compel the appearance of the defendant in a legal action or compliance with its orders. A prominent or projecting part of an organism or organic structure. A bone process, a nerve cell processing, processes. Okay? Transitive verb is to proceed against by law, prosecute, to take out a summons against, to serve a summons on, to subject to a special process or treatment as in the course of manufacture or film development. To subject to or handle through an established, usually routine set of procedures. Process insurance claims. To integrate sensory integrate integrate sensory information received so that an action or response is generated. The brain processes visual images relayed from the retina. To subject to examination or analysis. Computers process data. To work, hair, and to a conk. C-O-N-K. Treated or made by a special process, especially when involving synthesis or artificial modification, made by or used in a mechanical or photomechanical duplicating process of or involving illusory effects, usually introduced during processing of the film. Intransitive verb, chiefly British, to move in a procession. Example, to move in a procession. Example sentences. How does the election process work? Learning a foreign language can be a long process. We're remodeling our house. The whole process is expected to take a few months. Breathing and the circulation of blood are life processes. A bony process on the foot. Okay, here we go. Another one here. Processing, processes. To proceed against by law, prosecute, to take out a summons against, to serve a summons on, to subject to a special process or treatment as in the course of manufacture or film development, to subject to or handle through an established, usually routine set of procedures, process insurance claims, to integrate sensory information received so that an action or response is generated. The brain processes visual images relayed from the retina. To subject to examination or analysis, computers process data. To work, hair, and to a conk, process, treated, or made by a special process, especially when involving synthesis or artificial modification, made by or used in a mechanical or photomechanical duplicating process of or involving illusory effects, usually introduced during process of the film, made by or used in a mechanical or photomechanical duplicating process of or involving illusory effects, usually introduced our processing of the film. Process means a series of actions in order to achieve end results. I had to process of what was happening. I am in the process of making a video, which is right now, see? I'm in the process of making this video like right now, because I'm doing a lesson for the video for you guys. That's what I'm doing. Process means actions or steps taking in order of something particular to achieve something. The guy from college completing his degree at night was a long process. Procession means it's a number of people moving forward in an orderly fashion. I was driving on a road and saw a funeral procession. A funeral procession means the people are moving along in an orderly fashion. We're not talking about a real funeral, like a funeral home. No, that's not it. The funeral procession is when all the cars follow in line to the funeral. The funeral is a street. It's the procession when all the cars follow to the funeral home. Process is the steps of doing something. The process of writing my books has 5 steps. Number 1, writing. Number 2, illustrated. Number 3, editing. Number 4, submitted to Amazon. Number 5, ordering by printing books. Process means when you are in the middle of something. I am in the process of a meeting. At the fitness center, I saw what it says on the sign. I mean, on the wall. On the wall. That's what it's. At the fitness center, it's a process, but quitting won't speed it up because I saw that on the wall. At the fitness center. And oh yeah. So when I was on Instagram, I keep scrolling videos. I keep scrolling, and I saw the words on the screen that said something in Spanish. And it was somebody else's video that said something in Spanish in the video. And then so it says in Spanish, it says, La vida te está llevando a donde vas a brillar y donde mereces estar. Confía en el proceso. So, what this whole thing that means in English, it says, life is taking you to where you are going to shine and where you deserve to be. Trust the process. So, on that message, the one who posted it on Instagram, it says it's by Solo Buenas Vibes. That's cool. Process and is progress, advance, in the process of time, something going on, proceeding. So see here. All right, so the procession. Procession is a number of people or vehicles moving forward in an orderly fashion, especially as part of a ceremony or festival. A funeral procession, synonyms, parade, march. And then march, pass, cavalcade, motorcade, cortege, column, file, train. A procession of marching bands, theology, the emanation of the Holy Spirit, a procession of mimes walking through the streets of your town would be surprising and somewhat terrifying. A line or group of people moving together in a deliberate way is a procession, the act of moving forward. A natural phenomenon marked by gradual changes that lead toward a particular result, the process of growth. A continuing natural or biological activity or function, such life processing as breathing, a series of actions or operations conducing to an end, especially a continuous operation or treatment, especially in manufacture, the whole course of proceedings in a legal action, the summons, mandate, or writ used by a court to compel the appearance of the defendant in a legal action or compliance with its orders, a prominent or projecting part of an organism or organic structure, a bone process, a nerve cell process. It's processing, please wait, which means wait for your order to be completed. That's what that means, folks, okay? And then we're going to be talking about progress. Okay, so that's next. Okay? So now I saw that Brazilian flag that it says something here. See, look, I'll show you. See this here? On this Brazilian flag, and that part there, it says ordem e processo. Or oh no, I'm sorry. It says ordem e progresso. Ordem e progresso. See? It says it right there in the middle there. See? It says it right in the middle. So what that means is order and progress. That's what that means, folks, okay? So now, progress is forward or onward movement toward toward a destination. The darkness did not stop my progress. Synonyms: forward movement, advance, going, progression, headway, passage. Boulders made progress difficult, move forward or onward in space or time. As the century progressed, the quality of telescopes improved. Synonyms is go, make one's way, move forward, go forward, proceed, advance, go on, continue, make headway, work one's way. They progress slowly down the road, a movement toward a goal or to a further or higher stage. The progress of a student toward a degree. If something is in progress, it is happening or being done now. The construction work is already in progress. A student made progress on her grades in school. Her transition from 4th to 5th grade was a big progression. Progress means improving in a skill. She has progress with her practice. Progress means you improved. I progress in school. Progression is we are advancing forward. AI, robots, is progression. So I'm going to tell you what progress and progression is, okay? Here we go. Progress means to move forward and onward. It's the process of improving something or getting better at something. Progression means it's developing or moving gradually towards a more advanced state. Prescription drugs can slow down the progression of a disease. Progress means to make something happen. I made lots of progress towards achieving goals. Progression means to make progress. That's what it is, folks. Progress is when you improve something, especially when you have a goal to meet or a goal to accomplish. I had made a lot of progress on my writing skills, and I wrote 2 books, and I can prove you my progress. Progress is a state in which something is moving from one state to another, whereas progression tends to refer to whether such progress is actually. We only use progression for bad things like disease and decay. We usually use progress for good things, but we can use it for bad things too. Progress is a verb. Your progress. 3 incorrect, 8 allowed to pass, 6 correct on the driver's exam. That's when I was trying to pass the test online, trying to get all those answers right. And one of those questions are kind of tricky, but so that's what it says right here. It's your progress. You made your progress. So that's what it is. Progress means how close you are to reach a certain goal. Anna made progress on her math test because she scored a B, whereas on her previous test, she scored a C. Quiet, please. Recording session in progress. Thank you. It's like I am recording right now. So I have my recording session in progress. This is the recording. This is the recording session in progress right now because I'm recording the video like right now. So here, another one. The printing machine, printer maintenance is in progress. Do not interrupt. That's when I was trying to print pictures on the printer because it says it on the machine. The Narratives of Brandon book, which is my book that I had published a long time ago. So in here, so Brandon Texas says, well, what is the results of your court appearance? And then Jane Texas says, they are still keeping me. And Brandon Texas says, why did you go to court for? And Jane Texas says, in regards to potential autistic support to see if I made any progress. That's it. What is working progress? it means in the process of being done or carried out. What is painting in progress? It means a project that is not finished yet. Uncountable noun. Progress is the process of gradually improving or getting near to achieving or completing something. Singular noun. The progress of a situation or action is the way in which it develops. The president is reported to have been delighted with the progress of the first day's talks. Intransitive verb. To progress means to move over a period of time to a stranger, more advanced or more desirable state. He will visit once every 2 weeks to see how his new employees are progressing. Okay. He will visit once every 2 weeks to see how his new employees are progressing. Okay. Intransitive verb is if events progress, they continue to happen gradually over a period of time. As the evening progressed, sadness turned to rage. Transitive verb. If you progress something, you cause it to develop. In progress, if something is in progress, it has started and is still continuing. The game was already in progress when we took our seats. Synonyms, which is going on, happening, continuing, being done. More synonyms of in progress is going on, happening, continuing, being done, occurring, taking place, proceeding, underway, ongoing, being performed, in operation. Taking place. The game was already in progress when we took our seats. In progress. There is an ongoing debate on this issue. In progress, and an investigation is underway to find out how the disaster happened. Progress is forward or onward movements as toward a destination. We made little progress on our way home because of the traffic. So progress is video and audio surveillance and progress. Progression is the process of developing or moving gradually towards a more advanced state, the normal progression from junior to senior status. Progress, advancement. Okay, synonyms, which is progress, advancement, movement, passage, march, development, evolution, growth, a succession, a series, progression to the next stage. Plural noun, progressions, counting the 24 hours in a single progression from midnight. Synonyms, which is succession, series, sequence, string, stream, chain, concatenation, CONCATENATION, train, row, cycle, a progression of peaks on the graph, a passage or movement from one note or chord to another. A blues progression, the act of progressing forward or onward movement. A passing successively from one member of a series to the next succession sequence. Adjective, which is progressional. Adverb, which is progressionally. I'm walking and I'm making progress. I'm walking and I'm making progress, which means going forward, going further. I'm walking and I'm making progress, which means going forward, going further. That's what that means. Recording in progress is you are making a great progress, meaning heading towards the right direction. Recording in progress, you are making a great progress, meaning heading towards the right direction. Progress means going forward. Progress means going forward. Progress means going forward. Progress means going forward. One last time. Progress means going forward. Okay? Excuse me, folks. All right, folks. That's it. The lesson is over. Hope you guys enjoy the lesson.